Please stop. Thank you. Thank you. Fuck off. Okay. I was recording for that, right? Good. Okay. This was fine. This is another one of those levels where it's like, God, I just want to change like 5 things, and this would be so good and fun. But, okay, hold on. Let me count up attempts, and then I'll talk about this. 528, 502. That's not bad at all, actually. That's not bad at all. Let me do it in my head. 1,030. 1030. Okay. 1030 attempt total. That's not bad at all. So I did this one because I need an X if I want to ever do the Extreme Demon Alphabet, and this is like by far the easiest X out there because we have 2 list levels, XO and X0. Xronier. How do you pronounce that? Cronier? Zronier? Xronier? I don't know. That one's like way up high. Like barely not list, I think, is kind of the verdict. Like high end of not list worthy. And this is like beginner or easy tier. We'll talk about the difficulty too, because I'm not sure how I feel about the difficulty. This is fun, but like goddamn are the beginning and end so fucking annoying. The two blue orb clicks at the start of the ball, like 13%. They got okay, consistent sort of, but they were just like kind of RNG because of how like you went in determining how you had to do the clicks, and that was not fun. I didn't like that. My biggest problem is the very, very last cube. Oh, no. Okay, my 2 biggest problems are the last cube and the UFO before the wave before that cube. So like the UFO, which is the third to last part, and the last cube. Those 2 parts are so fucking annoying, and they're right at the end of the level. Shit was driving me mad trying to do it. The ending has so many really particular annoying timings that just don't feel super fun. The black orb down is annoying. The very end like has the fucking yellow orb you have to grab at 92 under the spike is stupid. Just flip where the yellow and the pink are, and then that's fine in my mind. Right, like make it pink, yellow, yellow, instead of yellow, pink, yellow, and then that's not a problem at all. The last click's dumb, by the way. The fact that I didn't die to the last click is a fucking miracle, because it is a stupid timing. And it's, I mean, like, sort of blind. Like, the end screen covers you before you actually click. That's not fun. I don't like that, personally. I don't know very many people who do like that. I thought for sure I was dying to the last click at least once. That's just a bullshit click. Like, it's bad. Other issues were the very end of the ship at the beginning, like the black background ship, the very end with the black orb to green orb to black orb. That was kind of annoying, partially because for the green orb, the spike on the right of the gap is smaller than the deco makes it appear, which makes you, the player, think, oh, well, I need to click earlier to make it through the middle of this very tight gap, and then you die to the first spike, even though you could have waited much longer and not died to the second spike because it's not big. Like, just change that, like, just make that spike smaller. You know what I mean? Like, it's an easy fix. And then there was one spot at 48 where there's just an invis pink orb in the robot, like the upcoming robot. I think it's 48, somewhere around there. There's just an invisible pink orb before the yellow, yellow, green in like the middle of that like robot corridor, which like I thought it played fine, right? Once I knew it was a pink orb, I was like, okay, this is fair. It plays well. I appreciate that. But just like put a pink orb, like put the deco in, like just put a pink deco object there, like all the other orbs have. Like, why was that one orb the only one that was invisible in the whole robot section? Like, it just felt weird. Like, if it was a memory part with like a bunch of invisible stuff, then like fine, I get it. But it was just like fucking bizarre to me. So weird. It was so fucking weird. The spider duel, the path I took is definitely not the intended path. I'm almost certain it's not the intended path. I don't know what the fuck the intended path is. That spider part, if the intended path was what I did not do, either I'm stupid or it just straight up doesn't work. I tried a ton of shit to try to get like the one spider to be down on the bottom of that part. No. Fuck that. Never happening. Just not. No. Nope. The way I did it was working for me. I didn't question it. I can't imagine that was what you were supposed to do, because it just like looks so fucking bizarre. Like, that can't be correct, but whatever. I think most of the core gameplay here is fun in concept. I think it could have maybe used more playtesting, better playtesting. Who playtested? Did anyone playtest this? Verify. I'm assuming Master of Donkeys would have looked at it. Why is this rated? I don't know. I don't know if this was playtested too extensively, because I mean, why is this rated leads me to think that it was sort of just a level thrown together just for fun. I don't know. It was fine for the most part. Like, it's not a terrible level, but like I say, there's just some like issues I had with it that I thought were pretty glaring. Nerf the UFO and last cube at the end, and like 90% of my complaints are gone. Genuinely, like that's like 90% of the problem I had with the level. That, and then the two blue orbs at 13 in the ball. Those were awful. But yeah, it's solid. I think it's cool. Some of the gameplay concepts are really cool. I actually really liked the like memory spider bit. That part was sick. Like, genuinely, that was really cool. Because in the sync in that part was very impressive. Like, really impressive. That part was super fun to play. Like, no complaints, no notes. Like I said, the dual spider was weird. Outside of that, no notes. Just genuinely really cool part. You know what I mean? Like, and the whole, like the song getting kind of, like, maybe darker at that moment, and the background got dark. I was like, that was cool. That was really sick, right? I don't know. There were parts of this that I was getting annoyed at. Some of it was me getting annoyed at my own skill or lack thereof at times, for sure. But I think some of my annoyance was, like, again, little tiny things I would have loved to have changed or messed with. But it's solid. I wouldn't recommend this as a first extreme. I don't know if I'd put this in beginner or easy tier NLW. It feels like it's kind of right on the border. I'd say like very high beginner, like the highest beginner. Like, this is right on the difficulty border in my mind. I don't know. I really genuinely don't know where I'd put this on NLW. It could be anywhere from high beginner to like mid easy for me. I really don't know where to put. My attempt count would suggest high beginner, but I did do reflective in 814, and that's like a solidly seen as an easy tier. So, what do I know? I don't know. Whatever. It's okay. It's pretty cool. I like the concepts. I wish some of them were better executed, but it's neat. It's a neat level. If you need an X for your Stream Newman Alphabet, this is a very solid level to do if you don't want to do something like 10 times as hard. You know, it's solid. Alright, I'm gonna cut the recording here now.